Life was alright growing up. I came from quite a Western kind of family. Grew up in the southern suburbs of Adelaide, so like Noarlunga, Port Noarlunga. Stayed there my whole life. Primary school was alright. Nothing special really happened. Like a lot of teachers didn't know I was an Aboriginal or anything. And then high school, it kind of became more prominent that I was Aboriginal, and then that's when teachers kind of implemented strategies to help me, like ILPs and all that kind of stuff. It wasn't like because I'm half Greek, that was more of the prominent kind of culture that I grew up with. But as Mum kind of learnt her culture, I kind of learnt my culture, and definitely through high school, meeting other people who were Aboriginal definitely helped, because like no one in primary school was Aboriginal. Then yeah, meeting other Aboriginal people that knew more about their culture kind of pushed me to learn about my culture. I went to a really great high school that really supported me and didn't really have any negative expectations, but definitely looking into the community, going to uni, and people kind of emphasised that I was going to uni because I was Indigenous, like, oh, this is like super, this is great. And then I'm like, yeah, it's good that I'm going to uni, but it's not like I cured cancer or anything. Like, SACE was particularly good in year 12. I mean, year 11 it was alright. It wasn't a huge emphasis on SACE at my high school. But yeah, I really feel like SACE prepared me for a further academic life. Like I knew I wanted to go to uni, and I knew I wanted to be a teacher, and I knew I wanted to do that lifestyle. But yeah, I think it really prepared me for the life I'm living now, kind of thing. I definitely think, independent learning was talked about a lot. Learning to learn. SACE really sets you up to do that. Research and looking elsewhere other than the internet for all knowledge. Yeah, SACE has really put a lot of emphasis on that, which helped me a lot in uni. We had an Indigenous set of teachers that we could turn to that weren't our subject teachers, so we could be like, oh, this subject's really tough, and then they would advocate on our behalf if we were too nervous, especially in the younger, like year 11, where the teachers are suddenly like so strict and you've got to do all this work. And yeah, definitely having that team behind you to be like, it's okay if you're stressed, we're here to help you, kind of thing. Take this time to cherish your education and don't just squander it away or throw it away. It's really preparing you for life. Like if you don't get a year 12 qualification, you can't really get a decent job anymore, which sucks, but it builds economic and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, it definitely, and don't be scared to talk to people. You don't have to do it by yourself. There is wonderful support systems. You might not get it straight from your teachers, but you can look elsewhere, I hope to be a qualified special ed teacher. Teaching in schools, but still, even though doing special education, still having an emphasis on Aboriginal communities and students, and helping them not only get their SACE, but then go on to university and past life, like moving past that SACE bit and onto a further education.